Hello YouTube, it is I, Banded Wendy, on Thursday, December 29th, 2011, and this is my 2011 year-end review. So I watched my 2011 goals video. I believe it was from January 3rd of this year, tonight, and I've gone back to my goals. I have them written down here in my notebook several times throughout the year, and I kind of knew where I stood on them, but it was really great to go back and see that video. And another reason why I love YouTube is because I documented what I wanted to do in this year, and I'm able to go back and see it as often as I want, and I was able to hear and remember where I was and the place I was mentally and physically when I made the video. So I want to review my 2011 goals as a wrap up to this year-end in review. And I'm mapping out my 2012 goals, and I should have them posted on or before January 3rd, 2012. So my goals. Number 1 was to maintain my goal weight, which was 145.6, be successful in maintenance, hit my first victory in that, which was going to be hitting 52 weeks at goal, 52 weeks at maintenance, and follow, which was July 15th, 2011, and follow the weight loss surgery rules. Bam! Check that off. All 3 of those things under maintaining my goal weight, I did. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I've lost this 100 pounds more than once. And I've regained it every time, plus. So truly, weight loss surgery for me, being successful and being the right choice for me, is the maintenance phase. And so far, so good, right? Second goal was to run 2 half marathons. And the reality of that is that in 2011 I ran 3. I have the best running partner in the world, Rainish01. I love you, Hua. I thank you so much. She's my rock. Hua and I did the Pasadena Rose Bowl half marathon in February. Hua, Amy SD Mom, who's a new runner, and Bypass Joe came out, and the 3 of us ran the Rock and Roll here in downtown Los Angeles in October. And then I did an anniversary run, which was in December. My very first half marathon was December 2010. And my second, or not my second, but my 4th half marathon was an anniversary run in Las Vegas on the Strip at night with Hua, Amy SD Mom, and many other weight loss surgery peeps. You know who you are. And I got a personal record. I decreased my time by 10 minutes from 1 year. So that was a big deal for me. So check off the list. I completed my first round of P90X. And to do that, I had to borrow the DVD from my coworker, which I did. And I had to learn how to operate the DVD player with the TV, because I never use those things, and my husband travels all the time for his job. Checked it off the list. I did the 90 days doubles, so I ran 6 days a week, and I did P90X 6 days a week. And at the latter half of the program, I was running with Hua for her marathon training, her first full marathon, which was in June. So I was killing it, right? Totally transformed my body. I had struggled with strength training. I did it off and on for about 6 months in 2010. And I wanted to do it for a full year, make it a part of my lifestyle for 2011, and I did that. I still incorporate P90X into my toolbox of fitness. So check that off the list. Number 4 was to purchase a bicycle and ride it for fitness and speed and endurance. I did that. I needed a bicycle, and I got one, and I didn't know how to make it move when I bought it. and it was an $800 investment, so I figured it out real quick. And I thought I was fit from running, and then I did P90X. And then I thought I was fit from running and P90X. Nah. There's something to be said for cross training. Seriously, a big thing. I'm an athlete now, and that bicycle was a big component of that. So goal number 4, checked off the list. Number 5, swim 150 meters for speed. I had said I would have a start speed and an end speed, and I did. Unfortunately, I don't have that documented, but I swam in the pool. I could swim 1 mile in the pool, and I swam in the ocean. And my ocean swim, I'm not impressed with the time, but it was a start time, and it was 19 minutes, and there were guys doing it in 5, right? So I have some work to do as far as the ocean goes. But I'm a girl from Ohio who doesn't swim in lakes or oceans in the Midwest. You swim in swimming pools, and I got a good stroke in that pool. So regardless, checked off the list. I can swim 150 meters fast in the pool, and I can swim in the ocean a half mile, and I can get better at it. Number 6, complete my first sprint triathlon, which was 150 meter swim, which is a half mile, ocean swim, 14.1 bike ride, and a 5K, all in one day. I did 8 weeks of training for that, with stacked workouts, and I got the most fit I've ever been in my life during that training, and I completed my first sprint triathlon on September 11th, 2011, and I had the support of so many friends and my family and my coworkers and my husband, and Christina and Amy SD, Mattia 83, Amy SD Mom, Rainish 01 Hua, and Grinland Begone were all there. They took time out of their lives and their family to be there with me, and it was one of the most, and my boss was there taking photos. It was one of the most amazing accomplishments for me, fitness-wise, ever. Just amazing. So, 6, checked off the list. Sprint triathlon complete. Number 7, run 4 to 6 5Ks to support friends, and not necessarily for a challenge to myself with any speeds, but to support friends and have fun. I actually completed 7 5K races, so I exceeded the goal. And I did the Inland Empire Run with Hua and Grinland Begone for support as a friend and for fun. I did the Turkey Trot on Thanksgiving Day with Hua for fun, and to say that because we can. I did the Spirit of LA cross-country 5K with Hua because she had a goal to run a 5K or a race every month, so her running partner went along with her, and I'm thankful for that. I did the Revlon 5K here in Los Angeles with my mother, the Revlon breast cancer walk, with my mom and my brother and Hua and Mattia 83, Christina, were there from the weight loss surgery community. Hua had shirts made for us in honor of my mom and her friend Elsa's mother, who had passed away from breast cancer. And so Elsa, Hua's friend, who's became my friend, and several other of Hua's friends and co-workers and Elsa's friends were there. So that was for fun and for a great cause. We did the breast cancer women's wild run with Be Gone for fun. And at the time, still, my triathlon 5K was 26 minutes. But that doesn't count because it was a triathlon, I guess. But so the spirit of, or that 5K we did out in Palm Springs with Greenland Be Gone, I did 27 minutes and some change. So that was my fastest street 5K run. We did the LA Marathon 5K, Hua and I and my old co-worker Rika. And we did the Costa Mesa Pancake 5K with Hua and Amy SD Mom and Asia. It was her first 5K, Greenland Be Gone. And really cool that Christina, Matai83, and Tamika came all the way from Sacramento to support us. And that was an awesome run for fun also. So there's my 7 5Ks. I did 2 10Ks, which were not on the list. I did the 10K, that's one of Hua's annual traditions in, what was that, Seal Beach? We did the 10K in April. And then we also did the Rock and Run 10K plus 17 obstacles, Hua and I, with some co-workers. They did the 5K version, we did the 10K version. So I checked that off the list. I met it and or exceeded that goal. To tone, shape, firm, strengthen my entire body was number 8. And I was going to use free weights, yoga, push-ups, P90X, and cross-training, which I did all those things, plus spin and swimming and on-road bicycling. Check it off the list. Next was I was going to come to terms with my emotions. Like I said in that goals video earlier this year, my mother has her breast cancers came back after 14 years and it has metastasized through her entire body. Her bones are being eaten alive. Her organs are yet to be touched. We are thankful for that. There's a lot of emotion around that process for me. So I wanted to come to terms with my mother's health. I've came to those terms. My mother seems to be very at peace with the process. And I am working on being at peace with that process also. I am the oldest child in my family. And that comes with some responsibility. I haven't had a real opportunity to work through that yet. I think as her health, when her health deteriorates, that will come to light. To be my father's best friend, can't call the house or the cell phone because they're always at the house with the cell phone and not talk to both of them. So I have some work to do on that. And be my brother's best friend and be in his life. And I saw him last night and I told him that was a goal I had and I feel that I've failed. And I know fail's not an option and we shall not fail, but I have some work to do on that. And his thing was, you know what, when whatever you're doing is really working for you and you just need to keep on doing it and don't sweat me, I'm good, you know. He's getting married in the spring, so there's been a lot going on. But I was there with him to buy the engagement ring and pick it out and was the first to know. And so there's been some good things happen between my brother and I. So that is number 9, and I still have work to do on that. Number 10, see my mother at least 6 times this year. Fail again. I saw her twice. And she was here for a very long, a 3-week period of time, so maybe that counts. But I know that's going to change this next year. So I have work to do. Pay off my debt. I've paid 5 of the 10 debts off. Still owe about $4,000 on my Lapband. That's my number 1 to get rid of. I'm working on it. So I've made progress, but not there yet. And get back to watching YouTube videos and commenting and being a part of the community. I've done. And I'm still continuing to do that. But I'll share with you, if you have not been there yet, outside of YouTube, I have a Facebook page. I do my best to give back to the community, both here on YouTube and Facebook. Proof, WLS Works, YouTube, that's where you can find me. This is a long video. It's important though. What did I want to say? One last thing. A couple of other things that were not goals but came. I did a ton more running outside versus on the treadmill. I ran my fastest 5K on the treadmill at 24 minutes, 1 second. I ran my longest run outside, 17.7 miles. I saw my lowest all-time weight, 137.8 pounds in August of 2011. I created a lifetime maintenance range of 138 to 148 pounds, and I live in that range. I put less focus on the scale by creating that range, and I feel good about that. I had the opportunity to speak at the 2011 Las Vegas meet and greet to a group of my peers. I was very honored to do that. And last but not least, I was hand-selected by Allergan, the maker of my Lapband, to be a member of their Executive Patient Council, another great honor. So it's been a great year in 2011. I'm happy with my success. I've pushed myself extremely hard. Never give up, never give in. I've worked for what I've been able to do. It has not came easy, but I've created my roadmap and I followed it, and I'm happy about it. It's been a good year. So 2012, what's it gonna be? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're all making the change out there that's possible for yourself and living your dreams. It only gets better. It only gets better. Just keep working at it. Take care. Happy New Year. Bye.